going to learn how to create pull request templates in GitHub. Let's say that you are a developer, you are making code changes. Let's say you have created a feature branch from a master branch. You are committing your code changes in a feature branch. Let's say you're done with the code changes. You wanted your code changes to be reviewed within your team members. So what do? You create a PR, which is nothing but pull request. And then you are assigning the pull request to your team members, right? And then they review your code changes and then they approve your code changes, right? Great. But let's say you wanted to make your PR process much more efficient, okay? So you wanted to provide a little bit more information about your code changes. So what you can do is you can create something called pull request template or PR template. All you have to do is create this PR template and then place it in a GitHub repository. And then whenever you are raising PR, the information will be taken from the PR template, which would have, a lot of information, right? You can add whatever the information you want. And then whoever is going to review your code changes, they will clearly understand about your PR changes and whatnot. And then they can review your code changes and then they can approve your PR. So that is exactly what we are going to learn in this short video. So I can quickly show you a sample PR template. So if you look at my web page, so you see here, right? All you have to do is create this particular markdown file, .md file, right? You just need to create a file called pull_request_template.md file. And then you can add whatever the content you wanted to add, right? So this is like a sample content. All you have to do is just create this file and then add this content, and then you can customize this particular file. For example, you can add something like, okay, so what type of PR is this? Is this a new feature or enhancement or bug? And then you can describe, some code changes, right? And then whether you have added any unit test or not. And then if you want to add some documentation link and whatnot, you can add it over here. And then all you have to do is just add this and then commit and then push it. Once you do it, and then whenever you are making any code changes, it will automatically look for this particular file, and then it will show while creating a PR. So I will clearly show you how we can achieve that. All right. So I'm going to show you how we can create a PR template in GitHub. Okay. And then maybe in a separate video, we will talk about how we can also do that in Azure repos as well. All right. Great. So I have already created a repository here. So this is my repository. This is my GitHub. Okay. So currently, if you see here, I don't have any PR templates. This is a plain repository with some Java code. And then I have like so many branches. Okay. So I know I have like 8 different branches. I mean, it doesn't matter. All right. So let me quickly show you how we can create a PR template. And then I also have my Visual Studio Code as well. So this is my Visual Studio Code where I have downloaded or cloned my repository over here. Okay. So if you see here, if I say git pull, all right, so everything is up to date. Okay. I'm going to create under my main branch. So you can see right now where I am. So this is actually, I'm currently in main branch. Okay. So let's quickly go ahead and then create the template first. So like I said, you need to first create this GitHub directory, and then that is where we are going to place our template. Okay. So let's quickly go ahead and then create a new directory. Okay. And then we are going to go ahead and then create this particular file. So please understand, guys, it has to be in this format. Okay. So the file name has to be like this. So let's create that particular file. There you go. Enter. Okay. And then all you have to do is you can copy and paste this content. But again, you can customize based on your need. Okay. So this is just a template, isn't it? This can be customized. Okay. All right. Very good. So that's it, right? So that's just a template. Okay. So very good. Let me save this. So now I'm done with my code changes. Okay, so the next thing is we need to push this code change. So I'm going to say git status and then git add. Okay, there you go. And then let's go ahead and then say git commit. I'm going to say added PR template. Okay, and then let's go ahead and then say git push. Wonderful. So as you can see here, the code changes are pushed. The pull request template has been added. So if I go back to my repository, refresh, there you go. Perfect, right? So that is our PR template. Perfect. So now, how do you think, this template will be used? So that is exactly what I'm going to show you right now. So what we can do is, let's go back to our code. So let's go ahead and then create a new branch so that we can test whether our PR template is working or not while creating a pull request. All right. So let me go ahead and then create a new branch. Currently, I'm actually under main branch. So this is where we have, uploaded our pull request template. Let's go ahead and then create a new branch. All right, so I'm going to say my future June 24. Okay, so as you can see here, it created a new branch and then this also switched into a new branch. Okay, perfect. So now let's go ahead and then make some code changes. All right, let's see here. Let me just create a new file. I'm going to say some .txt. This is a code change to test PR changes. Then commit this file. So I'm gonna say git add. Oh, sorry, actually we checked in this file inside this folder. No, it should not be, it should be outside. So let me move it outside. There you go. So let's go ahead and then let's go ahead and then commit this file. So let's add this first and then commit test PR. Okay, and then let's go ahead and then say git status. So this is committed. So let's go ahead and then push our code changes. Okay, let's go ahead and then push it like this. Perfect. So now if I go into GitHub, so we are able to see our code changes. So all we have to do is go ahead and then create a pull request. So click on compare and pull request. Wow. Do you all see here? So while creating a pull request, it is actually picking up the values or the information from the PR template file. Perfect. So now let's say I'm a developer, I made a code change. So I wanted to give more information about this PR. So I can say, let's say this is a new feature. If I have done a unit test, since I have not created, since I have not developed unit test, since this is a minor code change, I can probably say no, they are not needed. Add a documentation. If you think that you have a wiki page or if you have any information, you can provide that over here. Okay, perfect. So that's it, right? So click on create pull request. Awesome. So now the PR has been created. Now let's say your team members are reviewing your PR. They can go to pull request and then they can click on the PR. Okay, and then they can obviously see everything, right? If they want to override or whatever it is, right? So they can definitely make changes here. Okay, so definitely they can add. So let's say they are okay with everything. They can merge. Okay, confirm merge. Okay, so the code changes has been merged and then PR has been closed. And then you also have option, if you wanted to delete the feature branch, if you want, you can also do that as well. Perfect. So that's it, right? Now you go to PR. There you go. You see here, you don't see anything. So that's it, guys. So this is how you can create a pull request using pull request template. So make sure, especially in GitHub, it has to be inside this directory .github folder, and it has to be with this name. All right. So awesome, guys. This is how you can actually create a pull request in GitHub for your repository. Thank you for watching this video.